afternoon, my name is Tanya. So today we're going to be filming my practical test out for my comprehensive Pilates certification. I have Kelly and Kristen with me. They're my two volunteers. And I've been practicing with them. I've talked to both of them. We don't have any injuries that we're dealing with today. But for Kelly, she does have a little bit of sensitivity on one side of her hip from an old injury. So you're going to see us make a modification for that hip exercise as we go forward. So we're actually going to start with Kelly to begin with. Thank you, Kristen. You can go ahead and step out of the frame. We're going to start with Kelly on our spine corrector today. And we're going to start with some breathing exercises. So we're going to start our breathing forward exercise. She's seated in the step of the well. And from here, Kelly, I want you to inhale to prepare yourself. And as you exhale, I want you to tuck your chin and give me a soft, gentle C curve of your spine. Perfect. Now pause here in this movement. I want you to inhale again, and this time when you inhale, I want you to fill the lungs with air, staying in that soft C curve. And as you exhale, I want you to pull your belly button into your spine, maintaining that soft C curve again. Perfect. Now this next time, I want you to inhale again, fill the lungs with air, and as you exhale, lift your chin and completely restack your spine. And that is our breathing forward exercise. So we're going to move on now to some side rotational exercises. So I want you to come to a Z-set position, and we'll start facing me. We're going to do some rotation, a little bit of rotation and flexion. I want you to bring your palms to your forehead. Your palms are going to be facing out. Perfect. Now from here, I want you to inhale to prepare for the movement. As you exhale, you're going to rotate your torso towards the apex of the spine corrector. You're going to exhale, inhale again, bring your hands down to the spine corrector, pausing here, perfect. Inhale again, bring the palms of your hands back to your forehead. Exhale, lift, rotate, and come back to your T. Now we're going to rotate in the opposite direction. Inhale, rotate towards me. Exhale, just hinging over, soft C curve. Perfect. Inhale, lift out of it. One more time. Inhale, rotate back to the center. Pause here. One more time on each side. Inhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, hinge over. Let your hands find the side of the spine corrector. Inhale at the bottom of the movement. Exhale, lift your palms off. Let your torso lift up. Rotate back to your T. Perfect. Inhale, rotate to the left. Exhale, soft C curve over. Inhale and lift all the way out of it. Rotate back to your T. Perfect. Pausing here. Now we're going to head into some exercises where we're going to do some inversions. So I want you to, this is kind of awkward getting into the position. So I want you to sit in the apex of the barrel, and you're going to shimmy your hips up onto the apex, allowing your back to rest on the curve of the barrel, and you want your shoulder blades to be right at the top, resting on the mat. You're going to bring your legs into tabletop for me. Toes are going to be pointed. Your hands are just holding onto the sides of the barrel. Perfect. I want you to extend your legs straight out, keeping the toes pointed, and you're going to give me leg lifts, keeping your tailbone nice and heavy on the carriage. Lift and lower. Perfect. And lift and lower. Good job. Give me 4. And 3. And 2. Perfect. And last one, pausing here. Pull the legs into tabletop. Let your feet rest down on the apex of the barrel. This one is a little awkward getting out of the movement. So we're just going to roll over onto our side gently and gracefully. And we're going to come onto the lateral. Now we're going to do some sideline exercises. So go ahead, let's bring the pad on. This is where I spoke a little bit earlier about Kelly having some sensitivity from an old injury on her hip. Perfect. And we're actually going to flip around. I'm sorry, you're in the right position. So we're going to come so that we're sideline facing this direction. You're going to bring your forearm down onto the mat. You're going to extend your legs straight out in front of you. And we're going to start with some scissors of the legs. So with the hip stacked, keeping the hip stacked, I want you to scissor the top leg to the front, the bottom leg scissors to the back, and switch. Perfect. And switch. Good job. Give me 4. And 3. And 2. And last one, pausing here. Pull the legs in. Perfect. Now let's switch around and do that same exercise on the opposite side. Sideline with the hip stack. Forearms resting on the mat. Extend the legs straight out in front of you. The toes are pointed. Top leg sweeps forward. Bottom leg sweeps back as we scissor the legs for 4. And 3. And 2. Perfect. Now we're gonna come to a position where we're prone on the spine corrector. Perfect. So you're gonna shimmy down, bring your pelvis so that your pelvis is resting right on the apex of the spine corrector. Bring your legs together and back. Feet are gonna be plantar flex. Now I want you to bring your palms to your forehead with your palms facing out. I want you to inhale to prepare for the movement, and as you exhale, I want you to lift your torso. Perfect. Rotate to the right, come back to center, rotate to the left, come back to center, and lower all the way back and down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale, back to the center, and lower all the way back and down. Go ahead and bring your palms onto the mat. Bend your knees in. Come to a kneeling position. And that completes our exercises on the spine corrector.